Canadian citizen has been injured in the West Bank. Global Affairs Canada says it is aware that a Canadian citizen was injured. Now, several reports say 4 foreign pro-Palestinian activists, 3 of them Italians and 1 Canadian, were injured Sunday in a settler attack in al-Duyuk, that is near the city of Jericho. Tom Perry joins me now from Ramallah. Tom, good to see you. Give me a sense here. I understand that you did speak with that Canadian who was injured. What did she have to tell you?
Yeah, we had a chance to speak to all 4 of the activists who came under attack early Sunday morning. They were in this village, as you mentioned, near Jericho. They were really trying to act as they work with a Palestinian group that puts foreigners into these communities to act as almost a deterrent against settler violence. They look over the olive harvest. They keep watch over the village. I should say that these activists, they don't want to be identified. They're worried about being targeted. They're worried about potentially being deported. And so we've agreed to hide their identity. But as I mentioned, we spoke to the Canadian activist. She talked about how they were on night watch, so watching out over the village against the settler attack on overnight. They went to bed around 3 in the morning. At about 4:30 in the morning, the house that they were staying, there was a knock at the door. And here's what she says about what came next.
We thought it was the people of the village coming to tell us that they were being attacked by the settlers. And so we opened the door, and 10 masked settlers entered. 2 of them had assault rifles. Many of them were armed with clubs. They came in. I began to try to film them. They smacked me across the face, so I threw my phone away. They threw us to the ground and then took turns beating us. So I personally was kicked multiple times in the face, in the ribs, in the abdomen, in my hip and thigh area.
So this was obviously a very scary situation for these 4 activists. Right now, they're recovering from their injuries. They were taken to hospital. They were x-rayed, given some pain medication. I can tell you that all 4 of them are still pretty sore. But they say what they want to do is get back to that village to work once again with these Palestinian people.
Just a completely frightening situation for them. Do we have any more information about the attack, Tom?
Well, this attack, and they say, they don't want this really to be about them. And that fact that this attack does come amid a real escalation in settler attacks against Palestinian people. We've done some stories on this here. We've seen, homes set on fire, a mosque set on fire. We've seen vehicles burned. And so this really does come amid a rising wave of this. Israel's Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, had at one point said, that authorities have to take this seriously, have to go after the perpetrators. But what we've been hearing from these activists and from activists here, in Israel as well, saying that really when it comes to the government taking action, that doesn't happen, that when these attacks take place, often Israeli authorities either turn a blind eye or actively support it. And so that's really, I guess, the backdrop against which this attack against these foreigners, including a Canadian, that's really the backdrop of what's going on in the West Bank.
Continue to follow us. Appreciate all the updates from where you are, Tom. CBC's Tom Perry for us in Ramallah.